Ex-Mutants is a little-known 90s video game with a really cool story. It takes place in the year 2055, and the Earth is pretty much destroyed. I mean, society, civilization, it's in ruins. Not only that, the worst part about this is all people are now disgusting mutants. Now, one robot has this idea of taking some mutants and trying to change their DNA to bring them back to the state of human being, and he does this. Some mutants don't like this, so they kidnap some of these humans, and the protagonists in this game are two humans who were not kidnapped. They have to go out and rescue their ex-mutant friends from the evil mutants. Now, the game is about mutants. It has the word X in it. You would think it's an X-Men game or has something loosely to do with X-Men, but it doesn't. This game is based on a comic book series. And some of the artwork in the game, or at least in the cutscenes, does look like comic book artwork. The gameplay, not so much. The gameplay is your standard 2D side-scrolling game with a little hack and slash involved. The graphics are decent, but they're nothing special. You play as two characters, this one guy with the axe and this woman with, what are those, nunchucks, sticks, whatever. The guy is kind of stiff. He doesn't have that long of a range, and he's a little slow, so I do recommend playing with the woman as much as you can. She doesn't hit as hard, but she's way better, because the enemies in this game are hard. This is a very difficult game. The enemies, and not even the boss enemies, but any enemies, just add-ons before the boss, they have a lot of hit points. Most enemies hit like a dump truck, so you cannot get hit in this game. And a lot of enemies have insanely long reach. It's kind of unfair how much better the enemies are than you. I guess it makes sense. I mean, they are mutants, so they're gonna have like superpowers, and you're just some guy or some chick that's not a mutant anymore. I think the cool story is probably the best part of this game. Everything else is just kind of meh. The combat and the platforming is forgettable, the music and the sound effects are very monotone, and the difficulty is a little too hard to be enjoyable. It's not insanely hard where you're just gonna quit after a few minutes, but it's hard enough where you will have to replay things over and over. And with a game like this, a game that's not really that good, you wouldn't want to replay it over and over. It's not good enough to invest that much time in it. I think this game just should have stayed a comic book. It gets an official stanburdman rating of a 5 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, my friends.